Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. So in this part we are starting the second story. We're going on to begin Tails' story. We finished off Sonic's story last part. So now we get to see the story from Tails' perspective. We've got I think
what's this?
Six stories to go through. We've got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, and E102 Gamma. One of Eggman's robots. So now we're playing as Tails. And we get to see what happened with him when, because we saw him at the beginning of the Sonic story basically crashing. Crashing his plane. So that's where we get to see the story come out of. Where Tails' story starts. That lens flare was actually kind of nice. The sun hitting the camera looked pretty good. Hey buddy. Yeah. So we don't have to play level. So yeah, Sonic's story actually has the most amount of levels. It has a grand total of 10 levels. Takes 2 to 3 hours to beat. Tails is split in, is basically half of that. Tails goes through 5 levels, and he also only gets 1 upgrade, which we will see a bit later on.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out the
Okay.
power supply.
What is going on with the sassy Tails?
No way! I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers. Now
Thank
I
you.
want to harness that power to fly my plane.
Yeah.
Let's go to my workshop
Early
with
on,
Mystic
still
Road.
early on in the
I'll
Sonic
come
story,
around
where
and
basically the Chaos Emeralds were still worth a fucking damn.
Get there in no time.
Although the Super Emeralds pretty quickly went away after 3. But anyway, so first thing we need to do is we need to head off to the train station, because we need to make our way to the Mystic Ruins. Because the first thing that we do as Tails is we face off against the Egg Hornet. Now in terms of Tails control, he actually runs just about as fast as Sonic does. Fuck you. But Tails has his own, like, so Sonic has the homing attack, Tails has his tail swipe. You have to get pretty close to enemies to hit them with it though, so it's a bit of it's not particularly useful. And Tails also has the ability to fly. Works pretty much the same as it did in the classic Sonic games, where he can gain a bit of height and gain a lot of distance. And it doesn't 100% last forever. In fact, in this game, it doesn't last super long at all. I think it lasts. I think it lasts less time than it does in like Sonic 2. But yeah, another ability which Tails has, basically, if you're moving forward and running pretty quick. And you press the attack button, he rolls into a ball and sort of, and then he causes damage to anything he touches after that. So he's kind of cool in that regard. He can also jump on enemies in the same way that Sonic can, but no homing attack, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, got to give Sonic something, haven't you? Got to give Sonic something to do. So yeah, the first thing we have to do as active gameplay is we have to face off against Egg Hornet. Yeah. Tails does have some exclusive bosses, but they're not really until the end of his story, really. Something, and of course, Sonic had the homing attack trick to make this fight go super fucking fast. Tails doesn't have that ability, so it's pretty much I think it's 3 hits, sorry. You have to do 3 hits to get rid of him. Something I always liked about the Adventure 1 anyway is that when Tails runs really fast, he kind of spins his tails behind him. So there's actually a fairly decent logical reason. What the fuck? Damn it, I missed. There's a fairly decent logical reason as to why he's as fast as Sonic in this game. Because he's using his tails to kind of propel himself a bit faster. So it's not just his, it's not just his running ability, like with Sonic. Yeah, see, there you go. Move forward while you're hit the attack button while you're running forward, and Tails will kind of spin into a ball. And there we go. Something else which they actually did, which I thought was kind of cool, is that whenever Tails is talking to Eggman, his dialogue in this game, like the voice that he uses, is a lot more low, growly, a lot more kind of, if you like, it's a scarier voice in comparison to when Sonic plays him. Whenever we hear the dialogue from Sonic's perspective, kind of suggesting that, we're hearing kind of Eggman as Tails hears him, basically, which is kind of a cool idea. It's something which they don't really... It's something they only really did in Adventure 1, and then they never bothered to kind of bring it back and kind of flesh it out for later 3D games, which, which I would like to go back to, actually. But there you go. He missed him again. So yeah, the dialogue is not exactly one-to-one, but I don't mind that. Kind of makes it doesn't make logical sense, but at least it means that, it feels a little bit different. It'd be a bit boring if it was just the same cutscenes over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like here, his voice sounds a lot more deeper, and he sounds a lot more aggressive than he did when Sonic faced off against him, like during Sonic's story, which is a nice little detail. Sorry. So yeah. So now it's time for us to go to our first proper level of the game.
And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds.
Also kind of like, it is kind of like a little bit of a thing where Tails is like, I'm taking control. I'm the one who suggested Sonic do all this shit. But yeah, so Windy Valley is our first level. So the first level of Tails' section is Windy Valley. So let's head over there and put this key in the hole. Where are you, hole? Ah, there you are, buddy. Alright, let's plop you down. Okay. So, boop. Level 1. So, yeah, this is what it is different in comparison to Sonic's gameplay. In terms of the gameplay itself, it's pretty much the same. You go through the level as quickly as you possibly can. And Tails feels... But the level design is the same, but they add things in, like they add these things here, these little circles that Tails can fly through to go faster. So that's kind of useful. Yeah, the main point of Tails' story is that basically he goes into like races against Sonic to try and beat him to the next obstacle that they're trying to get. The next, because we're trying to get the the Chaos Emerald before Sonic does. So, oh god. Yeah, I just about... I was incredibly fucking lucky there and got through. Yeah, so yeah, you do have options to be a little bit faster, and Sonic at certain point does rubber band like a motherfucker. But essentially it's the same level we're going through again, just with additional like air boosters and stuff like that. See, like, damn, he's going so fast. There we go. So yeah, basically the aim of the game is for Tails to reach the end of the level before, most of the time it's Sonic, but other characters as well. So yeah, it's more of a race.
That wasn't too bad.
But essentially it's the same thing, you know, get to the level, end of the level as quickly as possible. But yeah, there we go. Windy Valley's done. So next place we need to go. Okay, if I remember correctly, we need to head back to the city because we need to head to Casinopolis for level 2. So let's get going. Station Square. By the way, if you don't know where the fuck you meant to go next, like I'm seemingly lost here. Oh, there's me end. There's my exit. There is this orange light. If you jump into the orange light, it will tell you, "Hey, you should go in this direction," and kind of give you an idea of where you're supposed to go next. So yeah, Takal will tell you where to go. So yeah, with this one's easy. Fly up, then hit the button, and boom. Casinopolis in this version of in Tails' story is much better because of the simple fact that it's just basically a small section of the game and a small section of the level. It's basically the kind of underground area where you get a lot of rings from when in the original Casinopolis level. You just go through this, and then once you're at the end of it, you're done. So I actually prefer Tails' version of Casinopolis because it's a bit shorter. We don't have to bother with any of the pinball bullshit. It's just a bit of a platforming stage, and it's actually pretty fun. Also, the flying machines, the fact that Tails can fly also makes things a lot easier. And there we go. Yeah, Casinopolis is pretty much the easiest level in the whole game. In terms of Tails' story, it's the easiest one because you can get through super fucking fast.
That wasn't too bad.
Hey, I did well. Shut up, Tails. Give yourself some credit. Right, so the next place we need to go is we need to go to Icecap. Fuck.
What's that?
I remember. I have a memory, I think.
Get away from there.
Oh shit, poo gas. He's nicked another one of our emeralds, the fat prick. Okay, that voice acting's pretty bad. But then again, that's kind of the point of Adventure 1. The voice acting is never all that great, let's be honest.
Sonic.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It has like a... Sorry, it has like a shitty kind of charm to it.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
Hey, Cream. I'll talk to you later. You can't fly after Cream either because there's an invisible wall blocking your way. Hi. Right, key. Alright. Back to the train we go. Back to the train station. Jesus, watch where you're going, blue car. Could have knocked me over.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Could have got some money out of that. Oh well, never mind. Train. I don't think you can do it in this version of the game, but in the original version of the game, you could actually change the camera angle to first person so you could see inside the train car. I don't know why. I don't think it was intentional. I think you could just break the camera to be able to do that. Alright. Time for us to jump. Shit. There we go. I can do it. There we go. Hi. Bye. Right then, so let's put you here. I'll put it in the hole. And through we go. Yeah, there's nothing in here for us to get yet at all. So, fly over, and boom. So yeah, Icecap, stage 3. So we're just doing the last kind of bit of Icecap, which is the snowboarding section. With again, but this time we're racing against Sonic. To be honest, I don't do a particularly good job here. I actually kind of suck in this level, and I still end up winning. So you know, it's not winning these races is not particularly hard. Getting the it's harder to get the high scores, the fastest times. Sonic, shut the fuck up. You're such a prick. You're such an obnoxious asshole. Though. Yeah, I miss it. Do I get it? There we go. Spinning, and away we go. Yeah, the board design is different from Sonic's story. It's got Tails' whoops. It's got Tails' logo on it, and it's orange and green as opposed to a kind of blue, which is, you know, kind of nice. Again, it's a nice little attention to detail. Sonic, fuck off. You're not gonna beat me. I won't allow it. Yeah, the physics for the snowboarding section is I didn't really complain about it in the Sonic story, but yeah, it's not great. It's very slippery. Although, oh shit. Although it's still worse in 06. But then again, I suppose that's not saying fucking much, is it? That game was an absolute fucking disaster. Oh shit. Keep going. You can do it. We're nearly done. Yeah, this one was a lot tighter, but we still beat Sonic to the bottom. Fastest thing alive, eh? Yeah. Fuck you, Sonic. I also found Sonic kind of annoying during this section because he's constantly just bad-mouthing Tails as he's going down. Yeah, every time he goes past you, see you later, Tails. It's like, fuck you. You piece of shit. Alright, so we're done with Icecap. Next bit is we have to go off and we have to face off against... So yeah, it's Knuckles time now. And this time I put up a much better fight. I actually don't die to him this time.
Hey Knuckles, what's up?
Oh, that voice actor is so bad. Sorry about that.
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
Just hand over the emeralds you have, quick! Yep, and...
Oh no!
Fuck you.
Oh no!
So I noticed, actually, in all my time playing this game, they actually have a little counter in the top right hand corner to see how many hits you have to land. I didn't notice that before. Oh, shit. Damn, I never noticed how repetitive this story was. We've got emeralds! No, Eggman's fucking nicked it. What a piece of shit.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, no shit, what do you think we had?
Easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
Knuckles.
What the fuck is he talking about anyway?
Dumbass.
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Set for
Go, knucklehead.
Eggman multiple times.
4! Count 'em! 4 emeralds. I summon chaos. Come forth.
Yeah, this is the part. So yeah, I did say that we faced off against unique bosses later in Tails' story, but for now we have to face off against Chaos 4 again. So yeah, we have to face off against this dude again, which is...
It's changing again. We gotta stop
Of all the bosses you had to repeat, why do you have to repeat this fucking piece of shit? But anyway, that's not going to be till next part. Join me next time for the next part of Sonic Adventure, when we're going to be taking on Chaos 4. So yeah, see you next time.